Good evening, student. So today's our topic is the impact of the British rule on the life of the tribal people. But before this topic, I have to recalling you. I told you in my last video the different categories of the tribal society. I told you about the settled cultivators, hunting tribals, pastoral tribals, shifting cultivator. Shifting cultivator, that means who are doing the agriculture in the small patches of land, and then they leave that land. Okay, so they are known as the shifting cultivator. They are move another patches of land. So that is why they are known as the shifting cultivator. In my last video, I also explained to you. And then I also told you the hunting tribals. So hunting tribals are, their main occupation is mostly hunting the animal inside the forest, and they are also collecting some materials which are available in the forest, like the fruits, roots, herbs. They are like this. And another category I told you, pastoral travels. So pastoral travels, most they are having their cattle with them, and they are moved for the fodder or for their cattle. That means best quality of grass. So where they are getting the best quality of grass, so after using that area, and they are moved for another area. So that these are pastoral cattle, pastoral tribals. Then another is the settled tribes. So as the name you can realize, settled tribe, that means who are permanently cultivate their land. But in the tribal society is very unique, that is they don't have their individual land. The whole land is the property for the whole tribal society, and for that one person is known as the head person, or known as the chief, or he is also spokesperson. That means he on the behalf of the settled tribes, he is speaking with the media or with anyone. So that is why he was known as the spokesperson. Now that this was, I also explained to you. Now role of the British. So British believed that these settled tribals groups were much more civilized than the mobile groups. So British believe the who are the more civilized, that means who are doing the settled cultivation. So they are settled one area, so they are more civilized. Civilized, that means they are more gentle, they are more civilized. That means Hindi mein I think that is known sabhyata. Sabhyata, that means who know the best etiquette, some etiquettes, who are knowing the some best things of life. So these are known. That is why British consider they are these peoples are the more civilized than the mobile group. Mobile group who are moving one area to another area. So British consider them to the much more safer, stable than the shifting cultivator. So these British has considered, that means settled groups, British consider they are more safer than the shifting cultivator. So shifting cultivator, there is a chance, or pastoral tribals, or the hunter food gatherers. So these categories, actually British are scared of these categories, because they thought they may one kind of criminals. About the shifting cultivators, about the pastoral cultivator tribals, about the hunter food gatherers tribals. So British are not looking these three categories of tribals in a very good way. They thought they are the thieves, they are the criminals, so they can do anything and they can run away one place to another. So that was the beliefs of the British. Now we are talking about the impact of the British rule on the life of the tribal people. So what the procedures are British doing, and that is why tribal peoples are having problem. So first, that is the forest tax. So I will tell you the meaning of this forest tax. So according to the forest tax, the forests are divided in three categories. Number one is known reserve forest, number two is known protected forest, and number third is known village forest. So best forest in the category of the reserve forest. So among them, which is the best category of forest? That is the reserve forest. So village and that forest, that means in reserve forest, villagers are not having the right to get inside this forest and can do anything in this forest and can get anything of their personal consumption in this forest. Which forest? The reserve forest. Now the tribal wanted the forest to meet their various needs. They wanted the naturally rich forest with a mixture of plants and trees. The British, However, only wanted trees, teak, like teak, shal, and these are. So actually, tribals wanted that to get this type of forest where they can have huge kind of mixture of plants and trees. But British wanted only those trees which are good for their commercial purpose. Commercial purpose, that means like the teak, like the shal. With this strong woods, they are making the ships, they are making the railway tracks, they making the ships, and they making also railway tracks. So it is used for the commercial purpose for the British. So British wanted to use this forest material only to their own benefit. That means they can make the railway track, they can make the ships, and so that is why they are not wanted. The villagers are coming in this forest, and they can use the this woods for them. So now we are going another impact due to the forest track. Now what is happening? The tribals are severely affected because forest is their livelihoods. So when the forest tax are imposed by the British government, so what is happening? They graze their cattle, and inside the forest they graze their cattle, they collect the fruits, they collect the roots, hunt, fish. So everything is there. Every kinds of activity, forest based activity, they are doing inside the forest. But after the declarations of the forest tax, no tribals can get inside the forest. They can't get anything from the forest, they can't do any activity inside the forest. So, and if they are doing these things, these are known the illegal activity. These are considered as the illegal activity. So now what is happening? If the tribals were found to cutting the woods, taking some things from the forest, inside the forest, so guards are there. British are keeping their guards, and guards caught them. If the guards caught these tribals, they are harassed by these guards, and sometimes these guards are also demanding some unethical cheese, that is the bribes, and even some special food he is asking. Who? The guards. Now the British government banned shifting cultivations also, because I told you British considered the shifting cultivators are maybe the criminal, maybe the thieves. So that is why British banned this shifting cultivation. No tribals group can do the shifting cultivations. And because it is also, they are also considered it is harmful for the forest, because they are they find the patches of land and all vegetations are they burned, and and this burned material is not good for the entire forest. So that is why British also banned the shifting cultivations. So many tribals communities, what is happening? See, many tribals communities was displaced from the forest. So many tribal communities are there. They are also displaced from the forest. Displaced, that means they are no more staying in this forest. They have to move any other way. Now another impact is there. Forest law banned the hunting tribes also, because I told you the hunting tribe are also banned by the British governments. They are not allowing the tribal to get inside the forest, and they can hunt any animal, and they also declare it is the punishable offense. So traditional hunting rights are taken by the British governments. Okay, but in the other way, you can see the British are allowing, British can do the hunting in that forest, and they can use the these big animals, sports and entertainment for their entertainment. They also using. Okay, so these things we can see in the forest tracks. Now another one is there. That is